little funky compared to how Twitch does it. Twitch is a lot easier to set up, so we'll see. But yeah. When a butcher a body, will the game automatically choose the tool with the highest butchering quality? Yes, that's always true. The game will always choose the highest quality of tool that you have on you or immediately adjacent to you, or even in the area, I think. For crafting, can't remember, it's in the area. I think it has to be on or adjacent to you, but yeah, it'll use the best. It does that for all things. It always takes that into consideration. Not possible to change map indicators after generating the world? Yeah, I'm not sure which map indicators you mean, if you mean the alternate map, but I'm not sure if you can do that or not. Never tried it. Oh yeah, one thing I did want to check. Do I have map notes turned on? Auto notes, map outreach, yeah, alright. Alright, so, like I said, I need to, I gotta wear the backpacks in order to bump up my volume so I can actually pick up food. But then when I fight, I've trashed my focus because of the hoarder trait. So, yeah, I hate the hoarder trait. I honestly hate it. I would rather take damn near anything else. I'll take inconsequential healer on top of the other already slow healing before I would take hoarder trait again. That is just a pain in the ass to micromanage. And I don't like micromanaging nonsense like that. I wish it had some other effect than just instantaneously neg 70 morale, which then 5 minutes later means you have a focus of 20 that does not recover, like the morale that instantly goes away as soon as you no longer have the volume issue. I think there's secondary effects that they didn't really consider closely when they set that trait up. Alright, so we're going to take everything else. We'll toss the backpacks in the car so I can try to maintain some focus. Not going to worry about food or water. We'll deal with that upstairs. Yeah, let's just go do it. Let's get something a little more interesting done than me standing in this sepia nightmare. Oh, hey, he did come downstairs. Alright, let's take care of him first then. Come here, you. Oh, that's right. Alright, come on. 7 dodge. I should be able to dodge stupid little blobs that are on the ground. More damage than was totally necessary. Alright, other blobs right outside. So does that mean... I'm not sure what's in that room. I thought I had blobs in here. Alright, let's go look real quick. Oh, that door's still closed. So how did you get in there, Blob? I don't know how these blobs are moving around, because I don't remember there being a blob here earlier. I believe I knew there were blobs in here from the noises I heard originally. So how they're transporting themselves, I'm not real sure. Alright, what's going on out here? What are you guys just parked out here? Oh, I can't drive around that nonsense. Basically got me roadblocked into the lab. You guys just really just sitting in place, not moving in the slightest? Well, they're sort of moving. Well, no, are they moving or is just the spores moving? Oh, yep, they're moving. That is weird. Alright, there's some blob on fungus action right there. Yes, go get him, Blobby! That's what I need to do. I need to just release the blob. Get him, Blobby! Ah, he's making him run away. I need to go get the other blobs. Come here, blobs. God, that is... See? Look at that! Where are these guys coming from? I don't understand. Something weird's going on. Now this room's empty. Alright, you guys. I need you to follow me outside. I want to sick you on the blob horde. Come on, follow me outside. Come on. Nope, don't get distracted by doors. Come on. Fine, one at a time then. Oh, there we go. Come on, get out of here. No, get out of my car. Come on, go get those things. See, look at these guys. I know there's going to be blobs and more blobs and more blobs, because as the blobs eat things, they make other blobs. But, there you go. Now it's going to be an infinite horde of blobs. They're going to take care of the mushrooms for me, but it's going to be a massively multiplying blob horde. So yeah, that's an entertaining interaction to watch. Come here, you. Oh, we got more blobs up there too. Yeah, they're already starting to get out of control. Oh, this is funny. So 9:30. I don't think I'm going to get out of here in time with my vehicle. Maybe I can find a route through that hidden minimum number. How much gas do I have? A bit. Alright, how am I going to do this? Good enough. First thing I see is multiple shock? Yep, multiple shock zombies. Lovely. I am still so tempted to just drive south. Alright, so apparently it's still daylight, and I'm getting attention. It's harder for me to tell the hours and such with these weird colors and the light levels. I do have spore clouds nearby, so the spores are going to be filling in this area too the longer I'm in the area. Let's take that off. Oh, there's that deadly, deadly wool. Nasty stuff, wool. I think I'll leave that backpack there. We'll just roll with 2 backpacks for the moment. Kill the rest of these local zombies, if I can. One echo wafer. Oops. Stop it. Rotten fruit juice. Another leather backpack. Cookies. Let's have some cookies. There we go. Cashews. That's the good stuff. Alright, so sun's going down finally. I'm going to wait it out. Make sure it's fully down before I get moving again. A little bit of damage. Go ahead and get a bandage on that right now. Oh, should have brought more bandages with me. And we'll take some useless painkiller. Alright, anything else I want to drop? Leave this stuff in the vehicle just in case. Need the flashlight, need the crowbar. Those don't take up much space. Don't need the sunglasses. Alright, I'm not really carrying that much. Oops. Safe mode on, wait. 30 minutes. God, this is weird looking. It's weird looking. It's bugging me. Mobile meth lab. Oh, that's my inventory. I was gonna say that was a bit much. Cough syrup, and that's it. Duplex, blah. Hate duplex. Empty duplex, especially. Yeah, lovely. Alright, well, that was a waste of time. Let's go this way. Can't do that one, huh? Interesting. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Because that's where I keep mine. Oh, please be a gas-powered jackhammer. Please be a gas-powered jackhammer. That would make my life so much easier. We could just head right back into the lab if that's a gas-powered jackhammer. It's a gas-powered jackhammer! Awesome! Gasoline! Yarg! Alrighty. Well, that changes things quite a bit. Ah. The Cataclysm giveth. Now I gotta wait for the Cataclysm taketh away part. Yeah. So, now I just need to get some gas in a container. And we're good to go. I could just fill it up. 400 is 40 applications. I think it's 10 per. But that makes it so I can get into every single location as long as I haul the jackhammer around, and I can deal with random turrets that don't detract when you don't hack the computer. I think I'm still going to finish the trip, but that is a hellaciously good find. Really? It's going to be a derelict house except for a jackhammer sitting in the kitchen? What the hell? That's funny. And there's the electric version, and it's got battery power. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's hilarious. Oh, man. Both a gas and an electric jackhammer in a derelict house. Right after I leave a lab because I don't have a way to get into the sealed areas. Oops. While I'm doing this, come here, you. Siphon. Into the jackhammer. Whoops. Did it say no? No, it said I poured some in. Oh yeah, there it goes. Doesn't take much. Alright, I'm gonna keep looking around at least for a gallon jug, or I'll take a 60-liter tank off of something. So I have plenty of gas. I won't need much. Like I said, I think, by memory, I think it's 10 uses per. I could be remembering wrong. That is funny, though. I can't believe that. And it's half full of charge, so, I mean, that's Can't be 10 for that one. The charges must be different, obviously, between the two. I don't remember how much electrical energy it takes to do a single jackhammer session. But that's probably a fair amount. I mean, if the gas jackhammer is going to work 40 times, this is maybe equivalent. I don't remember the ratios or if they've changed. That is hilarious, though. Oh, random household. Okay. Safe mode still on. Get out of my way, stupid zombie. Ah, snake! Why did it have to be snakes? Oh, he took my axe. Technician's got my axe. Fire axe is pulled away from your hands. Hey there, Mr. Technician. Let's see here. I think I'll just stick with the martial arts, but get a little bit of room. Drop the backpacks. Whoa, hey there. It's getting a little more crowded than I expected. 7 dodge. Hull damage. Now, don't you guys go protecting the technician. Where'd you go, technician? They're just surrounding the technician. The one guy that's got the item I want. Whoops! That wasn't a good place to step. Moderately injured. Come on. Heavily injured. Nope. Gotta back off now. Too many. Alright, give me my axe back. And an industrial card and a hand crank charger. I just want my axe for the moment. There's good old child clawing at me again, making me bleed. I love these kid zombies. I get bleeding more from the kid zombies. Was it the kid this time? No, regular zombie made me bleed that time. Yeah, now we're already taking more damage than I wanted to. Let's, step away from them for a moment. Get a bandage on. Left my stuff right up here, right there. Alright, let's have a hit of tequila. That'll instantly take care of all the pain because it's dumb that way. Let's see. Chop this crap up. I'm not sure it's worth it. Probably better just to grab my stuff and move on. See if I can get everything back on before they come back over here. Yeah. Here comes the crowd again. Couldn't get it all. That's not good. Don't want to be out of stamina. Leather corset. Alright, got all my gear back. Toastums! Not going to keep swatting low-level zombies. There's no benefit to me, really. I do still want to get at least a gallon jug or something I can throw some more gas in before we head into the brown chicks hanging out inside the house. Snakes again! Yeah, that's not a toolbox, that's a pet carrier. I always get fooled. What else has this neighborhood got for me? Nothing. Gamma globulin shot. Well, we'll take that. We'll hold on to that for a bit. Wait till I really truly trash my health stat. Yeah, gallon jug of rotten milk. That's what I want right there. Unload. Alright, so now we can fill up with some gas. Make sure we have reloads for our gas jackhammer. Yeah, the summer starts making things fairly different in regards to the food supply especially. Usually it's, oh, the wolf suit. I'm assuming I can't wear a wolf suit, 100% coverage. I can't be a nudist furry. There's such a thing. Alright, done. That I jumped into but didn't fully search. This is the fishing hole next to me. Alright, so we got our gallon jug of gas, so we can reload the jackhammer, which likely won't be necessary. As you can see, 3,700 quantity of gas, and the jackhammer fills up at 400. So that's like 370 jackhammer uses. Only at 12. All right, we'll check a few more houses before we head back. Some food items sure would be nice. I'll take a fully charged medium battery. Motorcycle armor. 95% encumber or coverage. 6N. Torso and arms. Pretty nice. 610 protection at 95% coverage. 35 warmth. It's definitely not a summertime item. I'll have to keep an eye out for it though. Oh, this place. Let's lure these guys out of there. And we'll kind of walk around them and head back in. Paladin's Guide to Modern Spellcasting. That's pretty much the reason I came down here. Rollerblades! Can't wear the rollerblades. The pink tab. Care. Don't care. Alright, it's not one of the ones with the open area here, but we got a spell book out of it. It's a pretty good deal. Alright, there. Back up and check chat here. Been a little focused for a bit. Grab the tabs. No, no thanks. Anything that makes me hallucinate. I do enough hallucination runs. I get enough of that activity then. Yeah, you just need the classic style, so... Interface. I run with classic style. I turn off armor and AI needs, and I moved the mana, which is only available if you have the Magiclysm mod running. I moved it up underneath health, so it's sitting right here underneath the first main box. That's how I run mine. You're trying to match it up. And then the font command will tell you what fonts I'm running if you're trying to duplicate the nice, clear, awesome-looking font that I use. Alright, another one done. We'll finish this block by hitting this house, then we might head back. Still no food. Been a terrible food run. What the hell? What happened here? What? Kind of afraid to turn a flashlight on. Okay. Some kind of a fire got loose down here. I've never seen a fire in a basement that I've never been in before. How there would have been a fire down here, I don't know. Maybe this is a new basement type. I can't imagine a circumstance that would have had a fire occur down here. I've only driven past this house once. So there couldn't have been much opportunity, and I don't think I had Z levels on, so I have no idea unless this is like a standard possibility for collapsed something basements. It's the only thing I can think of. Interesting. Variety is good. Alright, that's a pretty useless house. One more across the street, and we're out of here. Why is it... This is advancing. What? I don't understand what it's doing to me, sightline-wise. Nope. I'm out of here. Yeah, just no food in these kitchens. Only saline in the bathrooms. It's also kind of irritating. Alright, so we're at 14 out of 21. I still haven't really gotten anything I consider useful. Butcher Shop's got some good stuff, but it's going to have a million bloated zombies in it as well. I am not carrying any kind of poison resist gear. Could make the run down to the restaurant, the pizza parlor, get some pizzas. They're probably going to be bad by this stage. I'd just be looking at seasonings. Mill surplus down the block. I don't know if I want to make that run right now. Things change now that I've got the jackhammer. Grocery store there. Maybe we'll make a run for that grocery store. Probably could. Creep in the back door of the butcher shop and get anything like a butchering rack. Hey there, metal butchering rack. Almost be able to grab you. Tempting. Really? What's in the upper floor of a butchery store? That's interesting. Huh. So we've got double charcoal kiln and triple smoking rack on the roof of a butchery store? That's interesting. Because you've got a living area right here as well. Then you've got... The problem's going to be material to actually throw in the charcoal kilns. This is not where I would put my charcoal kilns typically. Upstairs, you have to drag a whole bunch of wood upstairs to throw into the charcoal kiln. So that would take a lot of effort. Depending on just how much meat you were trying to smoke. But having the free butchering rack and all the smoke racks and the charcoal kilns all in one building is pretty powerful. I'll have to remember that as an option. Maybe I'll do a some kind of a themed butcher run and try to make a butcher shop building my base in a city. Kind of like it. Let me try to. Come on, catch up to. Alright, so yeah, that's interesting. I don't remember being up on the roof of the butchery shop, so I think that might be fairly new, and I hadn't run across it yet. Alright, main room gonna have all the bloateds? Yep. Alright, front room's full of bloateds. We're not gonna try to get that. Butcher rack, though. I'd have to get a tarp put together. That's not super difficult. Then I could full butcher when I needed to, assuming I ever get a hold of a saw. That's really the last sticking point, is my lack of a hacksaw. Let me make a note. Alright, grocery store. Good old shopping cart run again. 2 workable shopping carts. Kind of banged up. Nope. Rotten potato chips. Yeah, everything perishable's just trashed. I can get Toastums. I can get candy. Alright, I guess. I'll grab whatever I can at this point. Oh, there we go. So the back room finally had first aid. If you're not aware, grocery stores of this design have a book rack. Every once in a while you'll find a decent book, and this is the medicine shelf. And every once in a while you'll find good medicine. So yeah, make sure you check it. Not super often that it has useful stuff, but just often enough that I always try to make an effort to check it. So, once again, hardly any food. Definitely not going to the bank. Not checking the sewer. Bus station, I think, has vending machines, but is also fairly populated. We're at almost 18 out of 21. Alright, put the fire axe away. I could grab that butcher rack in my hands and head back to the car. I think that's probably the best thing to do. I'd rather not deal with the shopping carts right now. Ambulance, huh? Codeine and morphine, which have limited usefulness right now. No wheels. Alright, we'll wheel the butcher rack on out of here. Hey there, big old pile of zombies I almost walked into. Alright, safe mode. Get me home. Pretty good run so far. We got a magic book, we got gas, we got the 2 different jackhammers was the hilarious surprise, but this is what I was actually after. Oh, cereal's rotten. And we didn't get hardly any of it. Oops, keep that one. All that, drop that. Almost no time's gone by. It's still only 10:45. We're banged up a little worse than I would like. I keep playing the avoidance game. I can probably get into a few more locations. So we hit that. We don't need that note anymore. Where else would I try to get into? Pizza restaurants, mill surplus, electronics store. Houses are not giving me much in the way of food. I'm getting lucky on some things. No access to places I think are going to have hacksaws down here. Doctor's offices have a good chance for hacksaws, but we got none of those. I don't think there's any. Is that a doctor's office? Pharmacy. Blah, I hate pharmacies. So yeah, no doctor's offices for better chance at a hacksaw. Recycling center is here and here. Those are good locations, but the demon spiders are right next to that recycling center. Hardware store, hardware store, hardware store, hardware store, or sporting goods store. It's quite the agglomeration. And there's another office tower I was hoping to get up to, because that would fill in a good portion of this area. Your first character died after 12 hours? 12 hours is a long run for a first character. That's good. Generally, you measure your first few characters in hours of life, then eventually you move into how many days they stay alive, then weeks, and pretty soon you're a god, you're living forever. Is there a possibility the lab doesn't have a finale room? No. There's only one circumstance that I have seen in the last 100 or so labs I've been in where there was not a finale room, and that was due to the lab going down 10 floors, and then not allowing you to go any further, because there's a limit to how low the game will let you go in the Z-axis. And I've only had one of those occur in recent memory. Other than that, when you hit the bottom, supposed bottom of a lab, and you can't see where to go, you have to go back upstairs, and there's going to be some other downstairs that you need to find to a disconnected portion of that lower floor. A lot of lab finale floors have disconnected sections where you can't just go down to one spot and get access to the whole floor. You have to go back upstairs, go find a different downstairs, and that takes you to a separate disconnected area where the finale is actually at. So, almost always, that's what's going on. Giant worms dangerous. Not terribly dangerous if you know they're there and you're ready to fight. They're a good meat source. But depends on your character, I guess, and how early in the game it is. Alright, so head back in or not? That's the question. Have to run the gauntlet with the vehicle to get back to the lab and get this stuff unloaded. Who knows what's going on over there with the blob fungus war going on right outside the door of our lab. If I can manage it, now that I have the jackhammer, when we explore the lab, I can immediately get into all the various locations. Go-to early game weapons. I haven't used a knife spear of any kind. Well, not quite true. I think in some recent challenge I used it for a very short period. But I haven't used it hardly at all since it's been more than a year. So, used to be the reach attacks were mandatory. You just had to do it. And now I guess it's coming back into style now because of the healing stuff. But I don't know. I switch out constantly. It really depends on my character build and what my theme is and the skills I take and all that kind of stuff. But makeshift crowbar is a perfectly valid early game weapon. Cudgel's perfectly valid. There's tons of them. Everybody's got their own opinions and such. So. Yeah, I agree. Just remove the plates and or disassemble the MBR vest entirely. Get the Kevlar and go build something better with it. Too much encumbrance. Certain builds it's okay to do that, but again, depends on your knowledge of the gameplay and such. If you're running a ranged build, for example, a bow build or whatever, you don't care about torso encumbrance. You can have 200 torso encumbrance and it doesn't affect your ability to fire the bow. So you can stack up your torso encumbrance with all the protection you want. So depends on how you got your game built. Erg. Yeah, let's do it. Safe mode on. Let's do one more run in. I'll try to hit some specific targeted buildings. We'll avoid combat if we can. Out of the way, zombie child. You're slowing down my auto move. Okay, which way to go? Nothing to the east or northeast other than residence. We went too far north. If I want to hit this area, I guess I could go into the houses here. Liquor store. Ooh. Not that important. I think I'll just go due east. We'll try to work our way to the mill surplus and the electronics store. And we'll kind of reevaluate from there. Might work all the way over to the magic store, but again, magic store is going to take an awful lot of time and effort to learn if we do anything with it. Alright, back to safe mode on. Oh, good old shock zombies at range causing the safe mode to trigger. Fine, I'll do it manually. Alright, who's shooting? No banks nearby? No banks nearby, so roadblock right there. Roadblock, bandits. Alright. Good old map notes. That feels awful cheaty. that feels pretty cheaty. Good luck. Roadblock bandits firing your guns with hordes of zombies nearby. Another first aid kits. Shock zombie, wait. Yeah, more pickles! Must has the pickles. Alright, it's done there. Don't care, don't care. So, go straight across to the mill surplus. Hey, look at that. MBR vest with ceramic plates. See? That's the good stuff. 15 encumbrance. 1025 protection. Unfortunately, I can't wear it. Pretty awesome. Not the best. 85% coverage, but that's standard Kevlar vest level coverage. So, but 1025 protection for only 15 encumbrance is a much better ratio. Boots I can't wear. It's so liberating being a nudist. So many things I just don't need to worry about. Couple of magazines, and that was it. Gallon jug. Chicken and dumplings. Hey, canned food. Hot plate with a full medium battery. Pillow and a cot. No, I'm not worried about a cot. Don't need a brazier. Oh, he's got a funnel on the gallon jug. That's a pretty good setup. Top floor mill surplus. Satellite dish? When do they add satellite dish? Wonder if that can be taken apart for components. All sorts of interesting stuff up on roofs nowadays. Alright, done there. We're back in the forest. Where to? This is all part of the huge office tower. Nothing but houses south of me. And the magic shop's another block over. Magic shop, antique store, electronics store. I think that's my next target. Yeah, I'm aware. I know you can examine the edge to climb down. No reason to do so when you have a nice convenient ladder. There's things like, let's see, yeah, climb down, the drain spouts, climb down. There's lots of different ways to do it, but basically examine the open space if your guys are not aware of how to get down off of a roof, especially the ones where you climb up a drain spout to get up to the roof. People commonly can't then figure out how to get down off the roof, so. That's how. Just examine the edge. Alright. Pile of zombies up north. Let's go... We'll go south. Check the grocery store on our way through. Check the book and the medicine section first, I think. Alright, book section. Ham radio. I've already got ham radio. Nothing on the medicine side. Sure, I'll take some salt. Pretty sure the ice cream's not going to be good. More rum. Rotten potato chips. I think the pretzels are still good. Yep. Sure. Salmon? At least we got a little bit of food out of this one. Alright. I don't usually bother, but I guess I'll check those. And we'll go out the back. Okay, another grocery store. How's our inventory doing? Ooh, we're almost maxed out. Alright, we're gonna have to start tossing stuff if I do find useful things. This is the other design. Fruit and veggies are all gonna be bad. Don't need might need a cart. I'll think about the cart thing. If we find a bunch of stuff in the magic store, I might come back and grab a cart. I think I'm okay on milk, or gallon jugs, that is. A lot of carts. About to say it's awful quiet on this end of town, and then the zombies started banging on things. get involved in that for the moment. Get away from me, zombie dog. I'm about to go into the magic store. Alright, what you got for me, magic store? Mana? Lesser mana potion. That's a wand of magic missiles. And puts us just barely over. Alright, I'm gonna dump the extra gallon jug. What do we got? Alchemy and, oh yeah, the good old geospatial. That's a lot of space for these things. And we already got the alchemy. Need to check up stores upstairs and we'll be all set. Idiot's Guide to Technomancy. I need 0.5. I barely don't have enough. Let's dump. Let's eat the pickles and we'll dump the jar. Alright, that's it for the magic shop. Now I really do have to decide. Do I grab a cart and keep going? Got a bunch of hardware stores just north of me. Ah, wasp nest in the public art piece. That's interesting. That'll kill me pretty quick if I get too close to any wasps. They're pretty quick. A long run back to where the car is. I really just want a hacksaw. That's a fancy electronics store. They got the bars on the door too. Got it on the second try. Oh, and a display case. Joint torsion ratchet. CBM sterile. Smoked meat rotten. Let's go out the back. See if we can get into this antique store. Nope. Think you can pick this one? Oh, you can pick it. Cool. Eventually. pretty good lock, apparently. There we go. Took about, what, 3 lockpicks to get in the back door? Stupid watch. Handle. It's a terrible antique store. Not a single damn thing. Alright, mark that one off. Vet clinic. The 2 garages, and then back south, hit up a few of these hardware stores if I can, and then I think get out of here. I'm really on a lookout for really particular things right now. Alright, What's the hacksaw want to do for me? It's one of the basic tools you need to do a lot of the construction work and things you need for crafting. So, screwdriver, hammer you can build very, very easily. Wrench and hacksaw are the 2 you have to go out and find. Otherwise, you have to go through a really long, complicated metalworking process and get a bunch of different tools set up, like anvils and crucibles and things like that. So, by far better if you manage to find a wrench and a hacksaw out in the world. No wheels on that armored car. 51 rounds of 5.56. Alright, dog's got my scent. Cougar's got my scent. Hop into a house. Go away, cougar! Whoa, this place is kind of busy. Charcoal, steak knife. The hell is an S? Sponge! I bet that's a sponge for cleaning CBMs. Sponge! We has achieved sponge. Do I make room for a sponge? That assumes I'm ever going to actually successfully dissect a CBM out of a zombie and use the sponge and get an autoclave going. I don't imagine the sponges are all that rare. Anything else I can obviously get rid of? I'm trying not to wield my fire axe so I don't get it yanked out of my hands and then have to fight a crowd. I really don't have much on that, other than the books I picked up.